Hi. So this week I'm talking about change management being an oxymoron. And I've explored that we need to understand change and we cannot predict what's going to happen to us based on either the present or the past. Change will be unprecedented. We cannot see what's coming around the corner. And if we can't see what's coming around the corner, we can't manage it. We have to be prepared for it and we have to adapt. And I talked about 3D change yesterday: perpetual, pervasive and exponential. And that's our new reality. So what do we need to do? Firstly, well, one of the things we need to do is have adaptive leaders. These are leaders that lead based on context, based on the situation they find themselves. There is no standard operating procedure. There is no rule book. There is nothing to follow in situations. We saw that in 2020. We didn't have a response plan for COVID-19. We did not predict it was going to happen. And the leaders that got teams through it successfully and came out the other side better for it were those that basically flew at the seat of their pants. When I'm talking about adaptive leaders, I often use the story of the case of Apollo 13, that when Apollo 13 radioed to Mission Control and said, Houston, we've had a problem, unlike the movie that said we have a problem, it had already occurred. We've had a problem where there was, major failure of the spacecraft. Firstly, it meant that power was an issue and they weren't going to land on the moon and then therefore get back to Earth. But they also couldn't clean the air. Unless they could do that, they were going to suffocate. So basically, NASA and the astronauts worked together doing a what if we did this, what if we did that, what if we adapted this, what if we changed that. There was no instruction set for them to follow. They'd never had this situation before. And between them using sticky tape and gaffer tape and plastic bags, they managed to firstly filter the air so that they could breathe. And then they had to work out how to get the spacecraft back to Earth. And again, they'd never experienced this before. So they worked out how they could propel using the Earth's gravity, basically slingshot the spacecraft around the moon and back to Earth. So that's what adaptive leaders have to be like: exploring, experimenting, trying new things, being prepared to not get it right first time, and embrace the setbacks as learning opportunities. I'll talk to you tomorrow.